Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Weekly Ring. We are your hosts, Francy Rawls.
And I'm Sinclair Bennett. Today we're outside of the Student Union Center taking advantage of the fall weather.
It's nice weather out here. It's not too chilly, it's not too hot, and you see the leaves falling from the trees. And I'm so ready to show off my new fall clothing.
I know it's almost time to break out our winter boots and the coats, scarves. Like, we're going to be styling and profiling.
And Sinclair, don't you have a birthday?
Oh, yep. My birthday is coming up October 9th, so y'all can go ahead and cash at me. Not playing. So what do we have planned today, Francie?
We're going to look inside of the Student Union Center's new caf renovations.
We plan on asking some students what they think about the new cafeteria or its renovations.
Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, my name is Monterrific. I will be showing you the newly remodeled dining hall and the new features about it. So, follow me, let's go to the main line. So here we are going to the main line. And at the Aces, it's very traditional, so we come to the dining hall and it's soul food. And then over here is deli, grill, French fries. And then you keep going, it's pizza. And now I will show you the deli bar and the salad bar. Hello, so now over here is the sandwich bar. They have hummus, and you just build your own sandwich. And over here is my favorite spot, it's the salad bar, which is, I love it because it's very healthy, and I just love salads. So over here, this is where you get your cereal and your milk for breakfast. And my favorite is the Fruity Loops. Now I'm about to come get something to drink. Oh, here is Miss Faust and Jasha. How are y'all? Hey, how do y'all like the dining hall so far?
I love it. Welcome back. Fried Fish Friday. Come on.
I love the caf. It's definitely upgraded. We look at the ceiling. The ceiling is beautiful. The chairs have stoppers on them. We got ice cream. We got cheer wine. Hold on now. Sweet tea. Hot chocolate. I love the caf. I'm back. I'm glad we're back. The GLC just wasn't it for me.
Okay. So now over here is our dessert bar. And coming soon is our ice cream bar. So if you love ice cream, you need to come over here because I love ice cream. So thank you for joining me on my tour. And I welcome all Bennett Bells and staff to come out and enjoy some good meal.
So Sinclair, how are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Moving states and going to school for the first time can be really hard on someone. So always make sure you check in on your friends. How are you doing, Francie?
I'm okay. I got the chance to go to a Save a Bell event.
Oh, yeah. I went to that, too. It was in the Student Union Center, hosted by the Student Counseling Center. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, my favorite part was making a self-care jar.
And we got to win some awesome prizes. What did you win?
I won this really cute pearl bracelet.
Oh, so you can wear that to our ACES events.
Most definitely.
My name is Janila Johnson. I am a junior interdisciplinary studies major from Alameda, California. And I was recently elected as your Miss Royal Blue and White for the 2021-2022 academic school year, and I will be serving as today's moderator.
The focus of today's program is to hear from our big sisters who are here to share stories of their journeys, personal, professional, and real life advice. It was not that long ago that they were in our shoes, learning how to balance academic, social life, and figuring out how to prepare for life after leaving the comforts of the place that shaped us, molded us, and pulled us to be our greater selves. We will be able to see how our journeys are similar and different at the same time.
So, having graduated from a small private institution, how did you navigate through your past or current career and make a name for yourself?
You can put me in the room with UNC Chapel Hill, and Bennett has prepared me to be just that, top notch. I love Bennett, and everywhere I go, I talk about Bennett. And it's the first thing you see when you walk in my office is my pictures of Bennett College. And I have on my door, thinking about transferring from the community college, ask me about Bennett. To me, Bennett gave me the foundation to be so competitive. I'm so well-rounded from ACES opportunities, from being able to study abroad. My first study abroad trip was through Bennett. My love for travel came from being able to go to Helsinki, Finland,
Went to Zimbabwe to sing for when I was a part of the college choir, singing for the opening of the African University. Went to Australia. So that has those opportunities that were given to me here has broadened my horizons, opened up my eyes. I would have never, if it had not been for the foundation that was laid for me at Bennett, I wouldn't have never been able to be in a cohort of being the only African American female in my graduate program at Appalachian State University. You can be in a room full of Wake Forest University graduates. You can be in a room with UNC Chapel Hill, Spelman, all of that. You will run circles around them because you are a Bennett Belle. And once you are a Bennett Belle, you are always a Bennett Belle. I tell people, yes, I graduated from Winston-Salem State and Appalachian, but my foundation was laid at Bennett College. That's my first foundation. All the rest came after that. And so if it had not been for Bennett, if you don't learn one thing while you're here, take and gather all the resources that you can get. They're free. You're here. Take it. Even if you think, oh no, I'm not going to be a part of that, do it anyway. Because you are building your resume and you are marketing yourself. Because what Bennett has found it for you, get it, grab it, and go with it. You're going to change the world because you're a Bennett Belle.
Okay, let's be honest, y'all. In my profession, there are not a lot of mirror images of myself. Maybe over the last 5 to 6 years or so, you've seen a lot of diversity of African American women stepping into leadership roles in law enforcement. But I started this journey 20 years ago. Okay, and so when I look at the nuggets and the jewels and the wisdom that was imparted in me when I was at Bennett, you know, I lean on decorum and being presentable and being ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So when I walk into a room, and this is this 43-year-old single mother, African American female, commanding a division of over 100 plus detectives who are majority, I know that my voice has credibility. I know that the way I carry myself, it brings trust, it brings respect, and it also brings vulnerability, because I know that I don't have to be the biggest voice in the room. I just have to bring a certain element and a perspective that no one else in the room can tell me that it's good or bad. Because I rest in the fact that I stand from a perspective when I sit at the table and make decisions that affect change in a department, that affects a community. No one can tell me that perspective as a black mama raising a black child in a community where we feel most vulnerable. So Bennett has given me that voice and that confidence and that drive to be better, to operate in a realm of excellence.
So for me, professionally, I think I relate a lot to our Bennett sisters next to me in terms of being the only African-American woman in a space. At my time at Bennett College, we had two different college presidents, but one of those was Janetta Beshcole. Mm-hmm. I think one of you guys' dormitory is now named after Janetta Beshcole. But luckily I was here during her tenure, and she would always say to us, you know, what is your purpose? Like, that was her thing. Do y'all remember that? Like, Bennett Bells. She always had this tone.
Yes,
Bennett Bells. What is your purpose? You know what I mean? And you know, like freshman year, you're like, girl, I don't know, I'm just here trying to get a degree. You know what I mean? Like, I want all A's and I want to be gone. Mm-hmm. But as you matriculate through Bennett and you grow, you start really figuring out what your purpose is. So with me and my professional experiences, I've always carried that with me. I always remember my purpose, and my purpose is to do my best, to show up, and to show out. Mm-hmm. And like Captain Stephanie, excuse me.
Oh, she done promoted. I mean, promoted me, Lord. Jesus. Lord, she didn't take me straight.
Sorry. Like Captain Stephanie was saying, you really learn how to trust yourself and trust your instincts in spaces that you know you quote unquote don't fit in by definition and by experience. It gives you that level of authenticity and fearlessness that's really needed to lead and change organizations. You know, as a manager in public health, I'm a very young manager at public health, but I've built a resume and a reputation for being someone that's strong and confident and knowledgeable and resilient, and vulnerable. That's key. Vulnerable and lovable. All these positive things. But I got that from coming to Bennett, from attending Bennett, from going to ACES. You know, getting in trouble for wearing my sneakers. Being influenced by my sisters who loved me unconditionally. They'd be like, "Oh, rock star," that's my nickname. "Oh, rock star." You know, hold each other accountable. That's going back to her. Hold each other accountable. Because now I take that with me in my professional life. I hold people accountable. Accountability is one of my favorite We Care principles at my organization, because this place teaches you that.
This is Zamora Bonner. I'm here with Gary Bias, the saxophonist of Earth, Wind & Fire, the group. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. So how did you like your tour here at the International Civil Rights Center Museum here in Greensboro, North Carolina?
We enjoyed it very much. It was very informative. It was good to, actually see the, the dining room and so forth, and just get some of the more specific details of what transpired in the story.
Okay, so how long have you been with Earth, Wind & Fire?
Personally, I've been with them since 1987, so November will make 34 years.
34 years, that's amazing. How do you feel about that?
I feel very blessed, very fortunate, very lucky, and appreciative about it. Yeah, it's been a great experience.
So what is your favorite song, or maybe top 3 favorite songs to perform?
Earth, Wind & Fire songs. Be Ever Wonderful is probably my favorite. It's not necessarily one of the biggest hits, but one of my favorite songs. Of course, After Love Is Gone, I get a feature on that, saxophone, and I would say probably, because it's such a crowd favorite, Boogie Wonderland. That always makes a crowd on their feet.
How can college students learn about your band's music?
Okay, well, that's easy these days because on social media you can just do a search for Earth, Wind & Fire. YouTube, you can go and do the search. There are plenty of YouTube channels that feature Earth, Wind & Fire's music and have it, song tracks chronologically organized and so forth. It's pretty easy. And there's also social media sites on Instagram, Facebook, and earthwindandfire.com. That's a place you can go to get information. So it's a bunch of stuff out there. Wikipedia and so forth and so on. So the band's been around since 1970, and there's a lot of content out there. So it's pretty easy.
Thank you so much.
Francy, would it be okay if I rang the bell this week?
Most definitely. You know the real bell is over there. Why don't you go over there and get some inspiration from the bells before you and just admire the honor that they had to ring the bell, and then you can come back over here and we'll ring it together.
For sure.